Welcome back to Talk of the Town. My next guest is Penny Johnson from the Baraboo Public Library. Penny, welcome to the program.
Thank you.
Good to have you here. And Penny, as I understand it, you're going to be talking about some of the programs and services offered for teens at the library.
Yes.
Might seem a little bit of an odd question, but do teens really go to the library anymore?
Well, for my job security as a teen specialist, I certainly hope so.
Right.
Yes. Actually, a recent national study showed that 25% of public library patrons are between the ages of 12 and 18. So yes, they are coming to the library.
That's a pretty good chunk of the population.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's pretty good. So what types of things are we doing now to attract teens to keep them in the library?
Well, the 21st century library is so much more than a warehouse for books. Libraries are dynamic community centers for all ages. But one of the biggest changes we have seen over the last decade or so is library services for 12 through 18-year-olds. Most libraries have now carved out a space or even dedicated an entire room for teens to have a place of their own. They offer a wide variety of activities, often weekly, and they also offer leadership experiences and opportunities to volunteer and also to gain important skills.
Awesome. And that's such a great change, a refreshing change to have a place of their own in the library. You know, they always have the kids section, the little kids section, but it's nice to have a section that's dedicated for teens because they do have their own identity.
Yes.
We all know that. So tell us a little bit more about what do they have? What is involved in having a place of their own there at the library?
A teen space at the library is usually an area with comfortable seating, relaxed rules as far as food and drink. It's definitely a place where teens feel comfortable hanging out with their friends. We have free Wi-Fi, of course, and computer use. Usually there are board games or video games or puzzles that the teens can use. And I think an important aspect, too, is that when teens come to the library, they will find a librarian or library specialist who is specifically trained to serve that age group. In other words, an adult who really enjoys the company of teens.
And that's great. It takes a special person, I think, to be able to fill those shoes.
Well, thank you. As a teen specialist, I appreciate that.
There you go. Yeah. So give us a couple of examples of some of the activities that you guys are offering that age group.
Oh, you'll be amazed at the variety and the creativity of activities that libraries have. I'll tell you some of the things that we have done in Baraboo, and I know that teens will find this in their local libraries as well. We have done duct tape crafts. We have tie-dyed our socks. We have done a teen iron chef. We have celebrated Elvis Presley's birthday and William Shakespeare's birthday and William Shatner's birthday. We have anime showings once a week. We do Lego Minecraft. We have done Office Olympics. We have done, you get the idea.
All in the library?
All in the library.
Wow. Wow. And do teens even really know, do they know who Elvis Presley is?
They do now.
There you go. That's your job. Mission accomplished. Right. Great. So what kinds of other opportunities are offered for teens at the library nowadays?
I heavily rely on a teen advisory board, and I know other teen librarians do as well. This is an opportunity for teens to learn leadership skills as they advise library staff on what type of activities they would like to see, what type of materials they would like to see on the shelf, what they would like the teen space to look like. So we definitely give teens those opportunities. We also really need teen volunteers, especially during the summer. We use teens to run the summer reading program, to help with the story times, to be reading buddies with younger children. So a lot of opportunities like that.
So keeping the teens involved gives them that sense of community and makes it feel like it's their library.
Exactly.
That's awesome. So you have all these opportunities, multimedia, Wi-Fi and so forth, and these activities. Books are still important, though, right, in the library?
Oh, yes, definitely. In fact, adults are now discovering what teens have known for years, that YA literature is fabulous.
Yeah.
You look at some of the titles that have now been made into movies, of course, Harry Potter and Twilight, Hunger Games, Divergent, The Book Thief, The Fault in Our Stars, If I Stay. These are all familiar titles that the teens love. I know a group of girls who are graduating from high school this year, and their senior trip is going to be to go to the American Library Association conference in San Francisco to meet their favorite authors.
How cool is that?
Yes. Plus, the other great thing is as teens are getting smartphones and tablets, they have discovered the Overdrive program that the library offers, where they can borrow ebooks and audiobooks at the library. So, yes, books are still definitely important.
Absolutely. Well, Penny Johnson from Baraboo Public Library, thank you so much for the information, and thanks for joining us.
All right, thank you.
Don't go away. There's more Talk of the Town coming up right after this. Stay tuned.